Let's start with shapes. Shapes are the building blocks of many professional designs. The most commonly used shapes are rectangles and circles. With rectangles, you can create footers, headers, buttons, content sections, banners, and much more. You can easily change the color, size, transparency, and corner radius to match your design style. For example, I can place a rectangle at the bottom of the design and instantly create a clean footer section. Circles are also very useful. You can position them creatively in the background to add depth and visual interest to your design. Next, we have lines. Lines can be used as separators between different sections of content. Canva allows you to customize the line style, thickness, and color. You can even reduce the transparency to create subtle and elegant design effects. Now, let's look at graphics. This is one of my favorite Canva features. Canva provides access to millions of free and premium graphic assets that can be used for almost any type of design. For example, if you're creating social media content, you can find icons for platforms like Reddit, Telegram, Medium, Quora, Tumblr, and many more. You can also search for anything you need. Let me type flower. Look at these results. There are so many beautiful graphic options available that can instantly enhance your design. Next, let's explore 3D elements. These elements add a modern and premium feel to your designs. Many 3D objects can be rotated and positioned from different angles. For example, this 3D map icon can be rotated 360 degrees, allowing you to find the perfect perspective for your design. We also have animated elements, which are especially useful when creating presentations, videos, or social media reels. Moving on to photos. Canva includes a huge collection of stock photos that you can use directly in your designs. Earlier, I used a tire image for an automotive poster, and it worked perfectly as a hero visual. Finally, let's look at frames. Frames allow you to place images inside custom shapes. For example, if I select this letter A frame and drag an image into it, Canva automatically fills the frame with the image. That's a simple way to create unique and eye-catching designs. These are the core elements you'll use most often. Canva also offers grids, videos, audio, charts, and many other tools that you can explore as your skills grow. Now, let's start designing. First, I'll create the background. I'll go to the Photos section and search for a blue gradient background. Gradients are a great way to give your designs a modern and premium look. I'll select this one and set it as the background. Next, I'll add a rectangle at the bottom of the design. To create a Glassmorphism effect, I'll round the corners and reduce the transparency slightly. Then, I'll add another rectangle inside the first one to create depth and structure. To make it stand out, I'll add a yellow gradient stroke around the border. I'll fade the gradient toward the bottom by reducing the transparency, creating a smooth and professional effect. Now it's time to add the text. I'll add the title, Digital Marketing Services. For the font, I'll use Poppins semi-bold. Then I'll apply a subtle shadow effect and reduce the line spacing to create a stronger visual impact. To make the heading more attractive, I'll duplicate part of the text and change the color from white to yellow, creating a nice contrast. Next, I'll add the list of services inside the content section using bullet points. I'll also include contact details so potential customers can easily reach us. To improve readability, I'll add phone and website icons next to the contact information. Now let's add some supporting visuals. I'll search for digital marketing related graphics and compare a few options. This one looks much better, so I'll use it. I'll resize it, align it properly, and make sure it complements the overall layout without distracting from the main message. The design is already looking much more professional. For the final touch, let's add the logo. Since we already created our brand kit earlier, I can quickly access my logos. I'll test a few versions and choose the white logo because it matches the design better and provides stronger contrast against the background. And there we go. Our design is complete. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future Canva tips, AI design tutorials, and creative hacks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy designing!